Have you ever said I love you and didn't mean it? To me.
Yes.
What?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. I'm here with my girlfriend, Katrina. We've been watching this show called Euphoria, and it's got us thinking a lot about our life. We've done a lot of videos in the past about our relationship, and you guys seem to love that, so why not do another one? Also, big shout out to HBO for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much. We love Euphoria. Go check it out. Today we're gonna be doing a game, and we're gonna be asking each other random questions, deep questions, embarrassing questions, all that stuff by a flip of a coin. So do you want to be heads or do you want to be tails?
Tails.
All right, so for example, if she's tails and it lands on tails, then she gets to ask a question, anything she wants, from a list of questions. And if it lands on heads, then I get to ask her a random question. Let's get it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
First one, do you want to do it or me?
You do it.
I'm not cheating, what is it?
Oh, that's tails.
We're using a Canadian coin because she's Canadian. And there's a Canadian flag right there. So that's tails, so I guess you gotta ask the question.
Who wears the pants in this relationship?
Wow, we're gonna go like that? Well, do you want to be honest or do you want me to,
What? Are they different answers? I'm confused. I only know one answer here.
What do you think the answer is?
Obviously me.
Obviously! What?
Obviously me.
Why do you think that?
Because I wear pants.
And I don't? Guys, I'm not actually wearing pants right now. I might agree, you know? If your girlfriend's not happy, then you're not happy.
Aww.
Remember that, guys.
Remember that.
Remember that. That'll get you far in life. Speaking of, it's really funny, in the show Euphoria that we're talking about today, in Maddie and Nate's relationship, Maddie definitely wears the pants. This is funny because Nate's like this big macho football player, but will literally do anything for her. And I'm not a macho football player, but you know. It's
Girls rule, boys drool.
That's basically what we're trying to say. Heads! What do you think is your most embarrassing moment of our entire relationship? Guys, we've been dating a long time. I don't know if you've known this. Today, I'm gonna introduce you to my girlfriend. She's been my girlfriend for like a few minutes.
A couple minutes.
Probably at least since the beginning of this video.
No, I don't think so.
Oh God.
Wait, so the most embarrassing...
So like the worst thing that you've ever done in our relationship that like made you super embarrassed.
Okay, I'll literally never forget this. We were at the pool.
I remember this.
You already know what I'm saying. We were at the pool and I'm like, you went over and sat in the hot tub and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I leave my girlfriend just to die in the pool. No.
So I was like, okay, I have to get out of the pool really fast and like run to the hot tub so I don't look awkward.
Why did you think walking was awkward?
I don't know, like I didn't want to like walk over to you. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, walking is weird. Anyway, so moral of the story.
So I had to run over to you and as I was running to the hot tub, whoop, boom, I
Oh my
fell.
God. And I could hear it too. Like, let's say I was on the other side of the hot tub. She was getting in where the stairs were, and it was like a thwack, like type of, she smacked the wall.
I was like, no, I'm okay. It hurts so bad, you guys. It hurts so bad.
You didn't tell me that for like 2 months too. Like, we always talk about this moment, and she's so cool about it. She's like, oh, I'm good, no worries for like the rest of the night. And then later she's like, I had a bruise on my butt for like 2 weeks.
I didn't want to tell you, but it really hurt.
Oh. Next question. Do you want me to just do all these?
I can't flip coins, so.
There's a skill we need to learn. Heads! Thank God. This is a good one. Here's some tea.
Oh God.
Sis. Did you like me when you first met me?
No.
What?
The first night I met you, I didn't like you.
But the second night you met me, you liked me?
Yeah.
Really? That's pretty good. Why didn't you like me?
Because you were mean. We were all sitting there talking, and you were like, and then we were like, okay, bye. Hugging, saying goodbyes, and you were like, oh, I guess I should hug you. I was like, you're rude.
You're making me look so bad in this, but there's more to the story, but apparently that's all she remembers. It's all good. I'm a nice person.
You were nice after that.
So that's what counts, right? First impressions, you don't need them.
First impressions don't always matter.
Only 98% of the time.
Exactly.
Next question. Tails!
Whoa. Okay, I have a good one. Tea, sis. I'm giving the viewers what they want. I have actual tea.
Oh God, okay.
What do you think we argue about the most?
Oh yeah, okay, we're getting deep on this one.
Why did you make that face?
What? relationship we had. We're perfect. We're perfect. Why'd you do that? You're like, we argue about a lot of stuff, so I want to see what you say.
No, we don't, you guys.
No, we don't. We're perfect. Can't you tell? I would have to say, honestly, and you guys understand this too, but I think the biggest thing that makes us argue is making time for each other, because I don't know if you've seen my YouTube channel, but I like traveled 2 weeks out of every single month all the time, and then she's getting into music and traveling all over the place too. So we have like very pressing careers that aren't necessarily always in line unless we do YouTube videos together. So obviously there's a lot of like nitpicking little argues, but I think the root of a lot of them are because we don't have enough time. Like we hardly ever hang out during the day.
Never.
Never.
It sucks.
All around me. Just kidding. Again, which is really funny, and like why I thought about that is because watching Euphoria, a lot of the like relationships have like hard arguments because of that. Like Rue and Jules, like they can never like hang out, and Jules is always busy with some like guy or whatnot like that, and they can't really work out their problems. Or like Cassie and McKay. McKay's out of college, and so like they're always not really talking about the things that like anger them. So boom town, they can't fix their problems. Communication's key.
True.
So I'm basically like in college out in the random Utahs of the world and like traveling around, and you're like, we need to talk about stuff. No, I'm just kidding. She's not like that, trust me. Moving on.
Moving on. I wanted to do it too.
No, but whoa. All right, Tails.
Do you think that I like changed you in any way or turned you into a different person in any way?
No.
No?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, I was like, wait.
I would be the exact same person if I didn't meet you. Oh, no, just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, I always tell like my friends and family this, but you are like, let's say here energy-wise, and usually I am like here energy-wise, and like just outgoing personality. Like, I don't know if you have heard my millions of stories about my life and all, but I'm not very outgoing. And I'm like naturally an introvert. She's naturally like, yo, what's up, guys?
Am I like?
I don't know, but that's how I view you.
Okay, great.
So I think you definitely, in that way, have made me a more happy person and outgoing. Because I feel like I wouldn't talk or laugh as much if I wasn't with you. I feel like I'd be sitting in a corner on my phone all the time. If it wasn't for you, I feel like you like make me outside my comfort zone. I'm just like, I gotta go talk to people and be happy.
Aww.
Being around her again, she brought back that goofy, stupid kid that like once was. And I'm so grateful for that. I can be 100% myself. I can be crazy and I don't feel bad about it. You know how it goes. A lot of the time, people can seem super judgmental. When I'm around her, I don't care anymore.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And again, guys, I always relate back to Rue and Jules' relationship. I don't know why, but that speaks to me a lot. Obviously, you can tell that when Rue met Jules in Euphoria, it was so much better for her. Like, she like got sober and she like helped her like, you know, like with all of her troubles of like sobriety and whatnot like that. I'm not saying I'm a drug addict and she's like helping me cope with stuff. At least I hope not. But I'm just saying, if you're trying to compare the two, like, I just feel like if you are with someone, you end up getting the best of both worlds. Like, if I'm having a hard time, she pulls me up. If she's having a hard time, I pull her up, you know? 2 is better than 1. Wait a second.
Flip the coin!
Heads! Got it. All right, who do you think out of us two is more annoying? Why are you so close to my face?
That's the worst angle in the world.
It's really hot outside.
Everybody's looking at us. This is normal.
Watch your answer.
How do I answer this?
Yeah, be careful. 'Cause I have a feeling I know your answer.
How do I say this in a nice way?
What?
I'm gonna say you, but I feel like you would say me. So,
Why is that?
because you always tell me I'm annoying.
I do. Wait, I do? Oops. Tea spilled.
But I tell you you're annoying.
I am annoying.
Yeah,
That's okay.
you are annoying.
Why am I annoying? Guys, we're gonna have a talk.
Okay, because when I want attention, you're like, I don't know, doing something. And I'm like, oh, you're so annoying. That's probably why you think I'm annoying.
Yeah, I'm trying to work. You want attention, but you want attention while I work. It's like, We got some problems we need to figure out.
I think we're both annoying.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're both really annoying to each other. We should be in a relationship. Let's do it. Tails!
My turn!
Oh, God. Alright.
Please don't hurt my feelings on this one, but
What? That's the point of this video, isn't it? To hurt each other's feelings. Just kidding.
No.
We're talking things out.
you guys just
Being
get to
emotional.
watch us conversate.
Watch us bicker for 12 minutes or whatever
About our
this is.
problems.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever said I love you and didn't mean it? To me.
To you?
To me.
This is a hard question.
What does that
And
mean?
it shouldn't be a hard question, but I got a story behind it. So, short answer, yes. But
What?
not because I didn't love you, because I didn't mean to say I love you, because I'm one of those old-fashioned people that don't want to say I love you for the very first time over like text or a phone call. And I remember when, like the very first week that I told you I love you, about like 3 days prior, I was on a FaceTime and I accidentally said I love you like 2 times,
On the
literally just
FaceTime.
on the FaceTime out of nowhere. And I knew you could tell that like I didn't want to say it because you didn't respond. I was like,
I changed the subject really fast.
I was like, yeah, oh my God, so I love you. And then you're like, okay.
I'll
So
tell you-
anyway, we're talking about.
This is exactly how it happened. I remember it.
Oh, you remember it, okay.
I think you were in New Zealand.
I blocked this out of my life.
Weren't you in New Zealand?
I was in Utah.
Oh yeah, you're in Utah. And we were on FaceTime and I said something funny like usual because like I'm funny.
Oh yeah.
And then you were like, ha ha ha, I love you. And I was like, yeah, so, like that's exactly, you were like laughing, you're like, ha ha ha, I love you.
I
And
thought
was
about
like,
that all night, going like,
So did I.
God dang it, I failed! And then she ignored me. That was the worst part.
Because I knew that you didn't want to say it on FaceTime. Wait, so, but you
There you go.
still like loved me at
But
that
I
point,
meant
right?
it because I said it out of accident because I meant it. I didn't want to say it. Never mind.
English is so hard.
I
it's
suck
fine.
it.
We get the point.
Heads! A big part of Euphoria is Jules is always on these dating apps that get her into crazy situations. And a lot of, not gonna name names, but people that I know are on dating apps. And sometimes it's scary, but sometimes it's cool. What is your opinion on dating apps? Because I've heard you voice this very fierily. Is that a word? Very proudly. Voice this very proudly many a time.
Okay, I mean, if you want to use dating apps, that's cool. But, well, unless it's you. I have never used a dating app, so like, I don't know, I'd rather meet someone in person and I feel like it's more like it was meant to be rather than like being set up on a dating app. But I remember
Oh God.
it was like 4th of July, one of these 4th of Julys, and you got a notification.
What?
Yeah.
How do you remember the date?
I remember where we were.
Alright, this is awkward. Okay. Anyway, what happened? Tea
you
is
got
being spilled, guys.
You got a Tinder notification, and I was like, why do you have a dating app when you're dating me? And you're like, oh, I meant to delete it. I used it before you. And I was like, you little.
And this was how many months after we started like seeing each other?
I don't know, a few.
A couple months. Guys, I didn't use it. I just got one of those reminders like, you haven't been on for a while, right? That was the notification?
Yeah, that was, I think it was more like happy 4th of July, good seeing you yesterday on the app. Something like that.
Wow. Alright, fantastic. Ow, I'm hurting my hand. But it's a heads. Heck yeah. Boom. Here we go. Spill some more tea, because you're throwing me under the bus. What is your biggest pet peeve that I do? What annoys you the most if you think I'm the most annoying one out of the two?
Oh my god, probably that.
What?
You're always touching your
Fixing
hair.
my hair?
All your hair on your body. Like, your like little happy trail down here, you'll just be, literally, he'll do it through his shirt. He'll be standing there talking to someone and he's like touching his hairs. Or he'll grab his like chin strap
My
hairs.
chin strap?
And then in the most unnecessary times, you're like,
I think this is a very necessary time to do that, but I didn't even notice that.
I know, you don't even notice you do it.
It's like a nervous habit, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, what are your, like, people like play with their earrings or like go on their phone. I'm like,
Oh, maybe I play with my rings.
oh, I do that too. I go,
Yeah. But every time we like FaceTime or anything, the
Oh.
second you answer, you're like,
You're telling me that you don't start every FaceTime call with making sure you look sexy and then you press enter?
No, you do it while
Oh.
you're on the call.
I press answer and then I'm like, all right, let's fix
Repeatedly.
ourselves.
Repeatedly throughout the call. But it's okay.
You still love me?
I still love you.
Okay. Ow, I gotta quit smacking my hand. It's a tails though.
Before I ask my question, I just wanna...
Yep, that happened.
That's why I didn't flip the coin.
Cool.
What advice would you give your younger self about like long-term relationships or like dating in general?
Dang, hit me with a deep one.
Ooh, shit.
One thing that I guess I'm not too proud of was way back when I first moved to Los Angeles, like I was like determined, like only meet or date like the perfect girl. Like I did not want to date anybody unless I was like, all right, hands down, like I can't see any flaws with anybody. Real quick, you guys know that I wouldn't be showing you this girl if she wasn't a keeper. So I really hope you guys like her. Obviously through like months, years of being in a relationship, you fight with anybody. If I could tell myself one thing, I would say just like give people a chance and like work through things, because there's a lot of bad situations that aren't necessarily bad at the end of the day. Like when we get in fights, like that's where we like learn stuff about each other. Like there's a lot of times when there have been bad times and we came out as better people, or like I became like happier as a person because this horrible situation would happen. 99% of the time was my fault. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, you know what? Screw it. Life's short. Let's freaking go for it. And again, going back to like the show, there are so many countless times when like bad things happen to like everybody, but you like, especially Rue in the show, it kind of seems like literally everything, all odds are against her and like she can't make it out. But because of all those things, when she does make it out at the end, like she becomes a better person because she like kept trying. And like when you keep trying in like a relationship, or you keep trying to like better yourself instead of just giving up, then like you become a better person. I feel like I tried to be too perfect at the beginning. I didn't let myself like learn from like mistakes.
That's a good answer. I approve.
Anything you would like to add to that?
Communication is key.
Communication is key, guys. Yeah, but on that last note, guys, Colby and I always talk about this as well, but communication is key with literally any relationship. A huge part of the show is like not making time to talk and not like actually confronting your problems, especially with like Cassie and McKay. And so like every time I see that on the show, I'm just like, guys, literally if you just talked about things, you'd be good. Like the only reason I think that we're still together is we can actually talk about stuff. Like if we were as bad as the guys on the show, no offense to them, at talking, like there's no chance. Like you can't make a relationship work without talking. But with all that being said, huge thank you to HBO and Euphoria for sponsoring this video. But yeah, guys, comment below if you feel like you relate to some of the characters or the scenarios in that show. I know it's pretty deep and pretty like heavy at sometimes, but hey, we all go through that type of stuff and we'll make it out. You'll be okay, guys, right?
Right.